So I wanted to give you a video that would show you how to best navigate through my course on Canvas. This is for Guidance 507, sections 17034 and 18077. And you'll notice over here that you've got a list of things that you can check out. So we're going to go through all the things so you can kind of see what's up, okay? So I want to start up here with this, and a lot of people don't realize this, but you can actually click this to toggle this drop-down list here. So if you click like that, it's gone. So if you're like, oh my God, it's gone, just click right here and it'll come back for you. You're always going to start out on the home page, which a lot of teachers just kind of have you use this as your launch pad for everything. Maybe that's good for today, your first time here, but for the rest of the class, you're not really going to use this page very much. On this page, you say, hi, SpongeBob. And then I want you to watch this course introduction video. It's going to tell you a little bit about the class and what to expect. And in fact, I think if we had an actual meeting, this would be the information I would go over in the first class. You can see all of the weeks of the class here. The course introduction and week 1 are both happening this week. So if you clicked here, you would see the course introduction, but because the class is not open yet, like meaning I haven't opened it yet, you can't see it yet. So because I'm recording this, it's actually Sunday, March 21st at 7:30 p.m. So that kind of sucks. So it's saying access denied. I'm just going to go back. That's fine. But you can normally just access stuff this way. And then over here, you'll see you can also access things via modules. So if you click on modules, you'll see the information from the course. So this is what you're going to see. So I'm going to kind of go back and forth between my view and student view because I want you to be able to see what's going on, and the stuff isn't up for student view, but I also want you to know that the way you view it is a little different than the way I view it. So right now you're only going to be able to see the course introduction and week 1, but in my view you're going to see all the weeks, which is fine. So these things also toggle here, so you can click this to kind of shorten things up, because when you get more weeks in here, sometimes you're done with week 1 and you want to spread out week 2, but you don't really want week 1 getting in the way. So you can, undo those as well. Okay. This is a great way to access your stuff because you can kind of see how much is in each thing, and you can go back and look at specific things after the fact too, which is always good. Okay, let's also take a look at the announcement section while we're here. Right now, there's no announcements. I do have one that's going to pop up for you guys tomorrow, welcoming you to the class and kind of telling you how to go through things. But for now, I want you to know that the announcement section is very important, and you do need to check it as much as possible. So every time you log into Canvas, I would start with this class by just checking in with the announcements. Because we don't have any Zoom meetings for this class, it's really important that you do check in with the announcements, because that's the only way I have to really, get in touch with you or let you know if there's updates or changes, especially with the success center activities and things that are, worth a lot of points. Okay, so then I'm going to have you take a look at assignments here. So with assignments, you're going to see a list of assignments, and right now, this is all the assignments that are in the class. Okay. And I don't really find this place really useful. Okay, I just don't. As a student, I would think that this would be great, but it's not always so great because I've noticed sometimes the discussions are not listed here. So if you're looking at assignments, also make sure you're looking at discussions to make sure that you've got everything. So here's the discussion section. Right now there's no discussions, but tomorrow there will be. Then we've got grades. This is where you will be able to check your grade. It's kind of interesting. I think I might need to go through and delete some stuff here, but you'll basically see that these assignments are the ones that have due dates so far, and that's kind of how you can tell that these are the discussions that are open, or the assignments that are open. Okay, so then next we go to Harmonized Discussion. Gosh. Wow, it's telling you create a post. We actually do have one Harmonized Discussion this week. It's not for points, but it's more for you guys to kind of practice so you can figure out how it works before I actually assign one. Okay, Then we've got quizzes here, and when you have quizzes due, we actually have we have 6 quizzes and then a final in the class. So, and then here, Star CA is actually tutoring. You can get help with your stuff. So if you need help, you can come here for tutoring. But I doubt you'll need help with this particular class. Okay, so now that I went through all that stuff, I'm going to leave student view and go to my view so I can kind of show you like the actual assignments and stuff. So here, if you click on course introduction, it will take you to the beginning of the course introduction. And this explains everything that's going on in the class. You should definitely watch any videos that you see in the course introduction. If you go this route, you'll click on next and you'll see, okay, the disclaimer. Here you can either watch the video or read the disclaimer. This is the disclaimer and it's pretty short. Or you can watch the video and I go into more detail. So if you have any questions about any of this stuff, then maybe you might want to watch the video. I especially talk about the topics in class that have strong adult themes and the use of profanity and that sort of thing. You'll notice that right away in week 1. All right, so then we've got the frequently asked questions page, and you can either watch the video, I love my face here, or just read the frequently asked questions. Again, if you have any other additional questions here, make sure you watch the video first before you ask me. And then, you know, this just kind of goes on and on. So you'll go through it this way. You've already seen this, hopefully, and if not, that's how you purchase your books. Here's the purchase list. Okay, so you can do that, or you can go up here to modules. And in modules, you can see the full week. Okay, so this is what I see when I go in here. I haven't published this yet because I think I'm missing this video from it, but basically you can click on any of this stuff and go to it. Sometimes I do require that you go through certain assignments first before you can move on to other assignments. So like these ones that say mark done, what you'll see is there's a little circle that you have to click mark done on it after you've completed it before you can move on to the next thing. So you won't be able to access all this stuff until you finish these ones that have mark done on them, okay? So you'll see I really want you to go through some of these things because I just want to make sure that you know they're important and you have to read them. Okay, you can't get to week 1 until you complete the course introduction. So in week 1, I do want to go here to the week 1 assignment list. In the week 1 assignment list here, you can see these assignments are due by 11:59 on Monday, 3/29, which is next Monday for you guys. So readings and items to review. So I always have a section of stuff that you need to read and review. So we got chapter 1, and there's abbreviations here. OC stands for on course. 7H stands for 7 habits. And I think I also have EC, which stands for extra credit. And of course, if you ever have any questions about my abbreviations, just text me. My phone number is 909-224-1204. So the reading, chapter 1, and then page 1 through 28, 7 habits, which is paradigms and principles, and then we have a quiz next week. So basically everything that was in week 1 plus the contents of the course introduction are fair game for the quiz. I think most of the questions are actually on week 1. The assignments themselves are to review the course syllabus, and then you need to sign and date the syllabus contract and leave a question or comment. And actually in that assignment, there's a video on how to do it, and I do want you to sign it digitally. There's a discussion, the meet and greet, and again, there's instructions in there. There's a discussion called Paradigms and Principles, and you just have to follow the directions, and it'll be fine. And then you're purchasing your books, and you're required to turn in photos or receipts showing me that you purchased your books. And there's a link to the purchase list here. And then the student choice of self-assessment plus journal 3 is worth 40 points, and that is also an assignment. So you've got 5 assignments, and then you've got 2 readings, and so that means you need your book right away. So I'm going to go back to modules here. So I'm going to just close the course introduction. I do want you to go through everything in there, but this is a video on how to turn in assignments on Canvas, and I do recommend that you watch this video in its entirety before you, try to turn in assignments. So this part is the syllabus and syllabus contract, so I'm going to go through this really quick because I think maybe some people might get confused, I don't know. So you're going to go here to play light bright, and what you do here is you just click on this, and the rules of this game are here, and they'll give you the rules. But it's really not a game. It's just like, you know, when you were a kid and you used to play light bright. I don't know if any of you guys actually did that, but this is like a digital version. So I got the pink now. Oh, I thought I had the pink. Okay, there we go. Now I got pink. So you can just draw whatever you want. You know, I'm not an artist or anything, but what you're going to do is after you're done drawing, I want you to take a screenshot. So you just, you know, go like that and screenshot it. Then you'll go back here and move on to the next page, which is this thing. And if you're struggling with this for whatever reason, you can always just copy and paste this or click on this, and it'll lead you to like the separate page for Padlet if you're struggling to post here. If you're on your phone, you might struggle. So you'll go here and press on this, and it'll start your own thing. You basically, you know, want to answer, there's 2 questions. You want to answer the 2 questions like I've done here, and then you're going to add a photo just by clicking here, and you'll choose your screenshot. And then when you're all done and everything is done, you just click on it, and it should post for you. You do have to have that stuff there. I'm just going to delete this here. So when you're done, you want to go back and see whose is the best, and you want to give a upvote to the ones that you like the best. The winner's going to get 20 points of extra credit. Okay? So I'm moving on to the next thing here. And this is just telling you, okay, this is why we played the game, and then it's your course syllabus, okay? So the course syllabus is here. But the assignment, the syllabus contract, you'll notice it's at the very end of the syllabus here. So here it is, syllabus contract, signature page, all of that. But I actually made it a lot easier for you in the assignment here. So there's actually a video on how to complete this here. So you'll basically copy and paste from here, and you'll copy it and paste it into like a document. You could do either Microsoft Word, Google Docs, or Pages. Any of those is fine. And then just follow the instructions to turn that in. I do want you to do this digitally rather than just signing the paper and scanning it in or taking a photo of it, only because I just want you to learn how to use DocuSign because it's important. It's something that you might want to know how to use just for life, okay? So I'm going to go back to modules here because I don't want to scroll through everything. And I'm back here again. I want you to check out the testimonials. The testimonials are pretty cool. So I'm just going to click on this. This is from the 8-week class from fall 2020. And you can actually read these. These are actually written by students who just took the class. I didn't have too many that finished the 8-week class because I think I started out with maybe 20 students, and we had a lot of technical difficulties and problems during that semester. I don't know what was wrong, but it was just really rough. But I did have more in the 18-week that finished, so okay. You can always click up here to download it if it's not loading. I just want you to see that. So here's all the different testimonials. Now, you don't have to read all of these, but I'm just letting you know they're here. So if you are kind of wondering what the class is like, you can get some information from other students who have taken the class. There is a little fun video thing here. Let's take a look at this. So I want you to actually watch this video, and it's just a YouTube video. It's okay, I'm not going to show you what it is because I don't want to give it away. But then after that, you're going to go to the Harmonized Discussion, and you're going to create a post by following the directions. The Harmonized Discussion is right here, discussion of the video, so you just click on that, and it'll lead you to the discussion. Okay, and then you just need to, put up a post just like this. And if you click on my post, you'll be able to see what I had to say. Basically, I'm saying what the video is about and then giving an example that fits in with my stuff. And that's here in Harmonized Discussion. So you can either click right here and just go there, or you can use the link from my assignment. Either way, that's fine. What else should you guys know? There's a lecture here on growth versus fixed mindset. This one you don't really have to do anything other than you watch my video and then watch these other 2 videos, and I'm pretty sure you'll be completely mind blown, and like it'll change your whole life just by watching those. There's a meet and greet discussion. This is a regular discussion. This is an example in pink, and you'll kind of notice, like I always write directions in blue, like just to let you know these are directions. And I have steps here. So, and sometimes I stick the points here so you can kind of see. Pink is always examples. So if you see something in pink, it means it's me giving you an example of how to do it. And then you're going to basically take 3 questions from here, any 3, and answer them. You want to make sure you include the questions and the answers in your post. What else? There is a journal assignment here. There's rules for journals here, and they're based off of the book, the Encore's book. So if you look at Encore's on the back inside cover, you'll see the same rules. There's a PowerPoint for Chapter 1 that you want to take a look at. Of course, I still want you to read Chapter 1 because the PowerPoints are kind of like, they go over some of the stuff, but not all of the stuff, okay? So you definitely want to make sure you read through everything, that all the assignments that I give you. And then finally, down here is the assignment. And I really want you to basically, you're just going to take this section right here where it says copy and paste the following into the text box, then add your answers. So I always do that for every assignment so you kind of know what part I want you to copy and paste. So you'll just copy, Control C, and then you'll go to up here where I'm not in student view, so I can't actually turn it in, but maybe if I turn it on student view, nope, the assignment is not there yet because we are still there. But basically, you go up here and click on that, and you'll put your information in there, you'll fill it out, so you can just stick your scores in here, and then you can answer the questions. It's really important for journals that you look at the sentence requirements, because I am looking at length requirement as part of your points, and also grammar, spelling, punctuation is important. So make sure you do double check that you've used good spelling, grammar, and punctuation before you turn it in. I do take Pages, I take Google Docs, and I take Microsoft Word, but if you're using Google Docs, you cannot use links to assignments because they do not work in Canvas. So you're going to want to either copy and paste your journal from Google Docs directly into the text box, or you're going to want to save it as a Word document and then upload that. Either way is fine. Okay, so there's one last thing I want to go over here with you guys, and that is the test taking tips. So you do have a quiz next week, so I wanted to go over this stuff now. There's really important information up here. Here is actually I think it's a podcast. So if you click on it, you can actually just read about it, or you can listen. Actually, I don't think this is the podcast. This is just the reading, but it's really interesting. And if you actually read this, it will change the way that you study. Okay, then I've got an overcoming test anxiety video. So if you're a person who gets anxious about tests, maybe watch that. If you don't ever get anxious about tests, you don't need to watch that one. This one is how to ace tests. Everybody should watch that one. And this one, everybody needs to watch overcoming procrastination, because I found that that's probably the most prevalent issue that students have. It's an issue for not only you guys, but for me too. Like, I still procrastinate on stuff. I'm better than I used to be. So you'll see there's other modules here, but like, you guys can't access those until I, open them up for you. So like I said, you're only going to have access to week 1 and then the course introduction, and I do expect you to go through both of those. Okay. So that's pretty much it. I think I've gone through everything that is possible to go through. If you have any questions, again, my phone number is 909-224-1204, and I am absolutely available via text or by phone. You can also email me, but if you do email me, please make sure you use either your campus Chafee email, or you just email directly through Canvas, and that will make sure that I get it. Okay, so thanks very much, guys, and good luck navigating through the course in Canvas. Bye.